Hey, this is Derek Davis from Babylon AD, and you're watching CMS TV.
So, Foreigner is in Chile right now.
Yes.
And Lou Gramm is singing some songs with them.
Well, isn't he singing most of the songs or all the songs?
No.
I thought Kelly Hansen.
Kelly Hansen's not with them.
Well, I know that because he has some visa issues. He can't go to South America.
Yeah. Yeah, they got Foreigner guitarist Luis Maldonado is singing most of the songs.
Okay.
And then Lou comes out and sings 1, 2, 3, 4 songs.
All right.
So 4 of like 12 or 15 or whatever are this other guy. So this is my question to you. At this point in the game, does it fucking matter? Does it matter at all who is singing for Foreigner?
Not really. I mean, because people have been going to see Foreigner without any original members in the band for years.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, if you want to, if there's any sense of legitimacy of the band, I guess Lou Gramm being there gives it some legitimacy, but you know, in reality, Foreigner is basically a cover band.
I'll play a little of this. I don't think it matters at all. You know, I would have thought, honestly, and I'm only speaking for myself. I don't know what fans are reacting to with this, but I would have thought that even though he was a replacement player, that Kelly was kind of the glue to this band. But now I just think it doesn't matter. You put anybody in this fucking band.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, if you're a competent player and you can play the songs and make it sound like Foreigner, I mean, it's really no different than Journey.
Yeah, true.
I mean, you know, obviously Neil Schon is, you know, the driving force behind that. And, you know, Jonathan Cain, I mean, he's not an original.
Yeah, true.
You know? So does it really matter? Because nobody else is in the band that, you know.
Yeah, I guess I'm just the last to accept it, but it just doesn't matter who's in any band. Slap the name on the fucking wall. Who cares?
Well, again, it's, you know, God rest his soul, Bob Nalbandian, band versus brand.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
I'd imagine I could probably even take Bob's things and just slap band versus brand on it and do my own documentary. It would be just the same as these bands.
Yeah. But that's really what it boils down to is it's a recognizable logo brand. People will go see it because it says, and you know, probably a prime example of that. When Bobby Blotzer ran off with the Rat name, there was nobody original in that band aside from Blotzer.
Aside from Blotz, yeah.
You know, but they went out there as Rat and people accepted it.
People were like, cool, sounds good, I'm in.
It sounds like Rat.
Yep. And I think they're doing the same with Foreigner now that we're on replacement to the replacement singer, you know. And he's actually better than Lou. I'll play some of this and I'll play some of the Lou stuff. And boy, Lou, I know he said this is it. Like he's going out with these gigs or whatever. All I can say is good because, boy, he's not sounding especially good. But all right, so here you go. Here's Foreigner with whoever on vocals.
We're going to do another song for you. You're as cold as ice. You're willing to sacrifice our love. You never take advice. Someday you'll pay the price. I know. See, before I have all the time, was it the door you leave well behind? You did forgo, going away.
See, my question is, if they had this guy in the band the whole time, why did they ever bring Kelly in?
Well, how
sounds good.
long has he been in the band?
Oh, that's a good question. Let me see.
Because Kelly's been in the band for 20 years now, at least.
I thought this guy was like an original. Maybe I'm wrong on that.
No, I don't. There's nobody original left.
Or one of the early guys. Let's see. Luis. Oh no, you're right. Yeah, he's only been in the band since 2021.
Right. Now, wouldn't that be a kick in the balls for Kelly if they came back to the States and go, you know what? He did such a great job in Chile.
Yeah.
He's gonna remain the main vocalist now.
Yeah, and he'll play these gigs for $1,000 a gig. So
Right.
you're out on your ass. That could happen. Wouldn't shock me because now Foreigner is 100% of business.
Well, the minute I heard him start singing, I was just like, Kelly?
No, Kelly can't do this or that now, and this guy can, and he sounds okay. Yeah, I'm starting to wonder myself, but
I can't tell. Is that Jeff Pilson playing the keys?
it might be. I don't know. I know he does play some bass, and I'll go to that was yesterday.
Yeah, but I think he's playing the keyboards.
Yeah, he could be. Where is that? That was yesterday. Because I saw him. I was watching this bit of video, and he's definitely being Jeff Pilson, all thrashing around while the other guys are just kind of there.
Yeah, not bad for a guy who had to have his hip replaced.
No,
Because all the years of jumping around that he did, he had to have a hip replacement surgery.
He's back at it. Here we go. That was yesterday. It's Foreigner with Luis Maldonado on vocals. See, that's Jeff. Jeff just cracks me up. The rest of the guys are just kind of playing, and he's like headbanging. And
he's always been that way.
I know.
He's always out there thrashing around, banging his head.
He's like the metal guy in a rock band.
Exactly.
But I knew you well all this time. I could never tell. When you walk away,
I think Kelly's in trouble.
every day. You were the only one, the only friend I'm counting on. Would I let you walk away? I'd give anything to have you here today. Now, stand alone in my pride. Dreams
Sounds good, right?
Yeah, sounds like Foreigner.
So let's write the press release, shall we?
Yeah,
After an amazing set of performances in Chile,
right.
Foreigner has decided to move forward with Luis Maldonado on vocals. We wish to thank Kelly Hansen for the 25 years of great success that he's given the band. We wish him the best in his further endeavors.
You know what? If that happens, we're going to look like
Rocket scientists.
I know, because that was the first thing I thought. It's just like, holy shit, this guy did a stellar job. And you're just like, you know what? We might have some bad news for Kelly when they come back to the States. This is like having Dean Castronovo sing part of some of the Journey songs.
Yeah. Well, and the difference is this guy, look, Foreigner's not going to stop coming to Chile. or out of the country.
Yeah, it was. I mean, again, they keep talking retirement and slowing down and all this other stuff, but I just don't see it.
This is a brand at this point. This is going to be like the Temptations. They'll just keep swapping guys out. This guy was in the band. This guy's father was in the band or something. So, they'll just keep swapping guys out, like Kiss, like all these fucking bands. They never retire. And more power to them. If they're making money and people want to go see it, that's fine.
I mean, look at the size of that stage and look at the crowd.
Mm-hmm. There's people.
Well, let's get some Lou Gramm.
All right. Well, you're not gonna love the Lou Gramm. That's
I don't need to love it. I'm just curious.
All right. Would you like to hear "Long, Long Way from Home" or "I Want to Know What Love Is"?
Let's hear "I Want to Know What Love Is" because it does take some vocal prowess to.
All right.
Do that.
Here we go. All right, so this is a tag team with the other guy too. He's singing. You want me to skip where he's singing in Spanish?
Pero primero, queremos darles las gracias por estar aquí esta noche a tocar música por ustedes. Es un honor a tocar esta noche para ustedes. En este país. Gracias.
Watch Lou in the back here. He's all hunched over. He just looks sad. Like
old Pilsen let the hair all grow out.
Yeah, he did.
Holy shit.
But doesn't Lou look sad?
Yeah, he just looks like a bumbling old dude.
Defeated man. All right, here we go.
Y queremos que cantan con nosotros esta canción. You know the song? Do you know the word? Okay. Well, let's do this together.
How do you think Lou feels that this guy is singing his biggest hit? You think that bums him out?
Well, Lou hasn't been in the band, so he's probably been feeling pretty bad for a couple of decades now.
Oh, I know, but now he's on the stage.
Yeah.
Watching not even watching the guy that replaced him sing his song, but watching the guy that replaced his replacement sing the song.
Right.
That's got to be deflating.
That's a whole, anybody can do what you do, Lou.
Yeah. I mean, that's really what this says. This is just... And Lou looks at his head's down. He's all hunched over. He's not thrilled to be there at all.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Yeah.
You just grab this tambourine and just bang it on your hand.
Yeah. Hold it up high so people can see that you're doing something. He probably just wants to sit there on those steps until it's time to sing.
Right.
Yeah, this is not, and just not for nothing, but why is there that big gap right there between the what would you call that, second keyboard and drums?
Yeah, he's got the drummer over there on the right, and the keyboards on the left.
Yeah. Why do they have that big gap? That's weird. I've never seen that configuration. Have you? All right. Maybe that's so they can put in the screen if Lou should die and just have like the avatar Lou Gramm.
or the singer can just jump up in the center of the stage so he can kind of make his own, have his own little stage area up there when he's up there doing his thing.
I guess.
Are you ready to shred? CMS Rocks is your 24/7 heavy metal fortress. We bring you the best of metal, from classic anthems to the latest shredders. Experience Metal Shop Mondays and catch the Classic Metal Show replay every Wednesday. Why pay for metal when CMS Rocks blasts the best, heaviest tunes all day, every day? Tune in now, wherever you are. on your phone or any device at www.cmsradio.net. Don't drop cash on streaming. Let CMS Rocks destroy your speakers with the ultimate metal playlist. Tune in now at www.cmsradio.net and get your face ripped off.
All right, here we go.
Ahora tengo que pensarlo todo por más tiempo.
Because we needed it in Spanish.
Pero al menos encontrar entre líneas lo que siento.
Oh, here comes Lou.
This mountain I must climb. It's like the world upon my shoulder. Through the clouds, I see love shine. Keeps me warm as life grows colder. In my life, there's been heartache and pain. I don't know if I can face it again, but I can't stop now. I've traveled so far just to change this lonely life. Said I wanna know.
Want to go see that?
No. I've seen Lou Gramm, in this condition.
Yeah. He is better than he was. I'll give him that. He's better than he was like when he first came back, like on the scene.
Right.
But that's kind of like saying, I don't know, one of my two lungs is in remission from cancer.
Right.
It's still bad. It's still not good, but all right, here's more of Lou.
I want you to show me. I want to feel what love is. I know you can show me. Yeah.
My God. Who moves slower, him or Frankie Valli? Jeez. People think I get enjoyment out of watching these old codgers struggle. I really don't.
Yeah, well, it's sad.
It is just sad what's going on out there. And it's more sad that people keep shelling out the money because these guys just keep taking it. I wish that people would just stop going. And I shouldn't say that because, half a dozen of our friends stink now and they're still out there because people keep paying them money.
Sure.
But man, this is so tough to watch. You don't want to see your rock heroes reduced to nursing home heroes. You just don't want to see it.
The jukebox heroes reduced to nursing home heroes.
And the hospice heroes gonna die tonight. I got one breathing machine. It's gonna die tonight. Gonna die tonight. Ugh. Hospice heroes. Oh my God. It's terrible. All right, here's some more of Lou.
Time to look around me. See, I've got nowhere left to hide. Looks like love has finally found me. In my life.
When did Tommy Chong join the band? It's like Tommy Chong over there on
It does.
bass. All right, here we go.
I I don't know if I can face it again. I can't stop now. I traveled so far. Change this lonely life. Come on, sing it. I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. I wanna feel what love is. I know you can show me.
Ugh.
I wanna know what love is. I want you to show me. And I wanna feel what love is. And I know you can show me.
This is just, it's so sad. I mean, he sound, and I'm trying to be fair here. He does sound okay.
Yeah, he sounds okay.
But he just looks like a defeated old man.
Yeah, he's just kind of just an old frumpy old dude.
Yeah. He just looks like he's annoyed that the other guy is singing. And that could just be me reading into it, probably is. But doesn't it look like he's just annoyed that he's not the singer of this band? This band that he quite literally put on the map, him and Mick Jones. And now he's the extra guy that comes out and sings a couple of songs. That's got to be frustrating. Meanwhile, he's not even asked to be the main guy when the replacement player can't go for whatever reason. That's got to fucking burn his ass.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Do you think he has the stamina to do an entire, say, 90-minute show?
Who knows? Well, I mean, he was doing Lou Gramm shows.
Yeah, but how long were they?
They were at least an hour.
Were they?
Yeah. I saw one and it was like an hour. I mean, that was like 10 years ago, but I did see one at like, where did I see him at? Like Clay's Park or something, some fucking campground. But he did an hour and he was okay. I mean, again, that's 10 years ago, 10 years on an aging frame that's had fucking brain cancer. That might not go well. I don't know, but I don't know. It just, this whole thing makes me sad. Now I'm bummed. I'm absolutely bummed out from watching this. We're not supposed to watch our heroes fucking fall apart.
Yep. They're supposed to be, top of the world and remain strong.
Yes, forever. And this is really, really sad. Oh, doesn't it make you sad to see this?
No, I listen. I see my friend Don. I see our friend Stephen Piercy. These guys are in their 70s.
Yeah.
And they're out there obviously entertaining their fans who still come to see them. And it's just like, you look at video or performances from 10, 15, 20 years ago and, the energy and the fire and everything that was, then, and then you see them still doing the songs, but it certainly doesn't have the punch and the fire that it had.
No.
Back when they were even in their 40s and even into their mid 50s.
Mm-hmm. It's depressing.
Mm-hmm.
It's really depressing to see, but
it's just, unfortunately, the fact of just aging.
Mm-hmm.
Just aging out. That's it.
It's the album that changed everything, Metallica's Black Album. In Cause and Effect, Metallica, author Chris Akin takes you back to the lead-up, the release, and the shockwaves that followed. Relive the moment that divided fans, reshaped heavy metal, and turned commercial radio on its ear. With insider stories and personal memories from rock critic and radio personality Chris Akin, this book is a backstage pass to one of rock's most iconic moments. Get your copy now at chrisakin.net or on Amazon. Don't miss out on this epic journey through heavy metal history.